What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and we are back with some more Baldur's Gate 3, continuing the story of Kaige-O, the half-orc paladin. Now, apparently we just got information on Will's dad, saved this lady from a house fire, and another guy, which was pretty cool. So we're going to continue exploring this area a bit. However, apparently we do not want to go... Oh, dang. I forgot to look this stuff up. I'm pretty sure we want the Spell Sparker. Why don't we look at that real quick? Because I'm pretty sure this is meant for Will's build and for Gale's build. So, if you guys just bear with me for 1 second, let me look at equipment. Recommended equipment. No, this is Melf's first staff. Where do we get that from? Okay. So it's not for you. What about Will? Will build. What build were we going with? Was it this one? Because I know there were two different things that I looked at. Just 1 second. Pact of the Chain. So yes, this is the build I looked at. Because I believe the other one I looked at was... Oof, you also require Melf's first staff. Okay. The Sparky points. When the wielder deals damage using this weapon, this is a trident, a thrown weapon. Now, I have kind of considered, making the throw build for Karlach. I don't know what I want to do with Karlach yet. If we do the Karlach throw build, Karlach build BG3. Let's see, complete builds, Barbarian, the Berserker Thrower build. Do you require the Trident? I mean, we're gonna have two people using a quarterstaff anyway, so... Let's see. You have quite a few, like, options here. It doesn't necessarily give me what I'm looking for, though. Karlach throw build. I think this is this what I just looked at? So you want the returning pike if we go with that. So I don't think we need the trident necessarily. And I don't know how early we would get into throwing anyways, if we did look at that. So I'm going to take the quarterstaff. Let's go with the spell sparkler. Sounds good to me.
When we would have doubt.
These boots have seen everything.
And so is it done.
He slaughtered everyone. Mary! Mary! Where are you?
Shit. You can put distance between you and yesterday, but you'll never leave it fully behind. Father's words. Hard to argue with them. Floric spoke true. I'm a Grand Duke's son.
Well, he's not just any Grand Duke. He's Ulder Ravengard, the most influential duke in the city.
Curious. I heard Duke Ravengard's son left the city.
You heard right. My father and I were close once upon a time. until he disowned me and cast me out of Baldur's Gate. I can't tell you more. The pact forbids it. My lips are quite literally sealed. He made me an exile. That said, I'm not about to let him suffer at the hands of his captors.
What do you think the Drow want with your father?
I've been asking myself the same question. What makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Menzoberranzan would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast.
You shouldn't keep secrets like this from me, Will.
I know. And you're right. My story is one of two men. The Blade of Frontiers. A man hunting the fiends who prey on the weak and claw at the coast. And Will Ravengard. A memory of a memory. A man who belongs to the past. I wanted you to know the Blade, not the shadow he left behind.
Talk about something else?
I'm all for it.
What was it like being the son of a Grand Duke?
Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the blue bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist. Brave as Balduran, stubborn as a deep Rothay. Daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and a talent for courtly dance.
And now you're the Blade of Frontiers. Quite a change, don't you think?
Yes and no. Father taught me the 4 pillars of power. Courage, insight, strategy, justice. He reckoned I'd follow in his footsteps. First as a fist marshal, then as a duke. Vanquish evil, maintain order, save the world. But a duke makes bedfellows with more monsters than he slays. Father called it diplomacy. I called it hypocrisy. In the frontiers, there is no posturing, no diplomacy. I slay monsters, I don't consort with them. Even if I might look like one.
Okay. How does it feel to be a devil?
It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck.
Oh, Will, your horns are deadly. So much character.
Character, you say? Well, who couldn't use a bit more of that? Though I'll have to take your word for it. I've been avoiding my own reflection. Friend, be my mirror. What do you see?
I see the Blade of Frontiers, no more, no less.
It's because you know the heart lurking under the horns. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe. And one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again.
Nice. You should get out of this pact.
A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
Why obey her at all? What could she do that's worse than she already has?
She could kill me for one, and that's not the worst of it. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mazora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
We can beat her if we put our worms together.
We can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
Nice. Where the heck is
Have
Gale?
my attention.
Gale, what are you doing, brother?
Step by step.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Okay, that's not good. Do we have any short rests left? We do not.
Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So
Where did this guy go?
And so is it done.
We have some people that we can speak with.
How much farther can I go?
Great God, help.
Let's go ahead and quick save.
Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
Where did the guy go? The guy that we just saved.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you?
Merilith, farmer.
Journal got updated. Why were you at the end?
From Eltergard. Traveling. Sister's wedding.
How did you die?
Finding. Husband. Benrin. Inside. Door. Locked. Trapped. Fire.
Do you have any valuables nearby?
Dowry. For sister. In barn.
Where's Benrin?
Inside. Room. Top floor.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Where the heck did Benrin go? Well, let's grab everything that we can here. All of the loot.
Great God, help. Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt.
Okay.
So it is
Azuth, the god of wizards, Spain the tyrant, Bashaba will bring forth your doom unless you chant her prayer. I think we've read this one before.
Great God, help. Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless.
Yeah, where the heck did Benrin go?
So it is spoken, and so is it done.
Oh, we could have broken this door down. I don't know where he went.
God, help.
What the heck happened to the guy?
Plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be
Did he go back here, maybe?
Teach us certainty when we would have doubt.
I was talking
So
to
it is
Will.
spoken, and so is it done.
We don't see his dead body, do we? He didn't, like, go over fire. I hope not. Stained book. Greet your inner Goliath, Nat, knee grabber, half shank, stones cast by your enemies designed to keep you down, or stepping stones so you can rise above. Inside every gnome lies an inner Goliath. By setting aside doubt, negativity, and modest description fee, you can learn to grow inside and out. Details over leaf, don't delay, harness your hidden height, and watch your enemies shrink before you. Okay.
Bet that will fit in my pack. No traps, please.
Great God, help. Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when
The Fables of Faerun II, the Daring Drager. The Wager? In the city of Grakstug lived a young Dwager named Shul, who could conjure eerie whispers in his brother's minds. Eager to develop his psionic powers and take over his clan, he asked the Godfather who could teach him further. Across the dark lake, on the south shore there is a chasm, said the Godfather. Within the chasm lives a rogue mind flayer called Ear. It will teach you all you must know. Shul's voyage was fraught with danger. He fended off aboleths and cloakers alike until he reached the mind flayer's chasm. Ear emerged from its hovel, tentacles writhing. I am here to learn, Shul told it. Very well, came the response. On the first moon's passing, Ear taught Shul how to read minds. On the second, it taught Shul how to bend them. But this was not enough for Shul. He wanted to destroy minds with a mere word. So be it, said Ear. And it bestowed a blessing on Shul. It is yours, the knowledge of to shatter a single mind, but you may only speak to the command once, Ear Shul told Shur, for then it is forever forgotten. Ready to assume control of his clan, Shul returned to Gracklestew. Show me what you have learned, the Godfather told Shul. Shul grinned, spoke the command, and his own skull shattered before the Godfather's eyes. Said the Godfather, the lesson is complete. Tricked him. He tricked the guy. Oh, we're encumbered. Have we read this one yet? Saloon guides us, Shar Sylvanas. I think so. Saloon guides us through the night. She is the moon. She stars her tear. The stars her tears. Her sister tries to douse her light, but she protects us from our fears. Shar will take your sorrow from you, but beware, her night is dark. She'll hide your pain and secrets too, and all your joy and all your spark. Sylvanas, god of all that's wild, of nature's danger and its charm, his glory's not to be defiled, or you yourself will come to harm. Alright, Goblin, what you got?
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Why were you after the Duke?
Absolute wants him.
Where were you trying to take the Duke?
Take prisoners to Moonrise.
Was your mission successful?
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
How did you die? Or what were you doing at the end?
Raiding, burning, killing.
Did you leave any survivors?
Slaves. Good. Raid.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Okay. We gotta start moving some of this loot around. You're the only one who can wear medium armor, but I don't know if that's worth it to keep. We'll send you to Gale.
Salutations.
Fly trap. Chance to ensnare target if it is not a plant or beast. Are you not proficient with quarterstaffs? You are, but you're only 0 to 5. Let's send you to Will. I don't know what the lightning charges do, but we'll check it out for now. We'll give you the wizard hat.
No one back home will ever believe this.
We can't loot the flaming fist, guys. That's forbidden.
What's inside?
That would be stealing. Faded drow leather armor.
Great guard helm. Allow us peace in this
Drow
plane and
craft
beyond.
armor.
Teach us care when
No
we would
magic
be
left,
reckless.
though.
Teach us
Sun's
certainty
too
when we would
bright.
have doubt.
Oh, interesting.
So it is spoken, and so is it done.
I don't know if like speaking with the dead ever makes people mad. Like if it's frowned upon.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Was the raid successful?
The corpse remains silent.
Okay.
It does not know.
How did you die?
Archer. Roof. Should have seen
Who are you?
Zarin.
What was your profession?
Male.
Your profession was male? Where are you from?
From Sharmuth. Before the Absolute.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Let's look at our journal real quick. Trap man. He got out of the tavern safely. Miri told us about her sister's dowry, which she hid before the fire started. It's in a barn somewhere near the tavern.
So it is spoken, and so is it
Moving
done.
in.
Oh, here he is. Interesting that we can loot this one.
Great God.
Miri! Miri!
Miri, who are you looking for?
My wife. She was outside when the goblins came. She was wearing a green blouse, brown hair, about this tall. Have you seen her?
I found her body.
No. It can't be. I need to see.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
What happened to the Duke?
The corpse remains silent.
Ah.
She doesn't know.
Do you know of any survivors?
Dead or dying.
Who are you?
Gauntlet. Marilla. Flaming Fist.
Where are you from?
Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
So it is spoken, and so is it done.
Broken loot? Sells for 25. We'll take it.
Great God, help. Allow us peace in this time and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken.
Jeez. I don't know why my people keep running into the fire. It's a little ridiculous.
What's that?
Stolen property. Reward offered. In an act of craven vandalism that has not been diminished by the intervening years, the statue of the beloved ranger was callously torn from the central marketplace in Baldur's Gate and is still yet to be found. Though it has been some time since a replica was erected in its place, the collective of concerned citizens of the Wide remains convinced that the original statue is still out there somewhere, and is willing to bestow a hefty sum upon whomever might assist with its retrieval, no questions asked. We urge the thieves in question to consider. This art piece was commissioned not to offend, but to inspire. Indeed, the bold adventurer depicted is no real person, living or dead, but a metaphor for the city itself, standing solid and stern upon his foundations, gazing outward, but still clutching tight to his heart the warmth of the hope. Represented here as a small and furry hamster. Please, find the hope in your heart and return to a blighted city, its beloved ranger. Raise a hand in help, and we shall fill it with gold. Okay, we have the burrow hole, but I'm assuming that's to get inside here. Which we should
So is it done.
just be able to break this. Please stop going over the fire. Thank you. Immune to piercing
Great God,
damage.
Hal.
Bludgeon vulnerability.
Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken.
Shouldn't have tried me.
And so it is. Great God, allow us peace and beyond.
Ah.
Teach us
All right,
care
what
when we
now?
would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so
With
it is
haste.
done.
A letter. Hey idiot, you left a snot rag on my kitchen table. I haven't thrown it out yet. A lot of times I want to push you into a pit of snakes, but sometimes you say something so stupid and funny I think about it for days. Don't panic. Let's talk when you're home. Be safe out there. Rhea.
Great God, Hal. Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
Okay, a bunch of empty crates.
Anything of use?
Nice. Okay, we are encumbered again.
Teach us certainty when we would have
I
doubt.
don't really want to rest quite yet.
So is it done.
That's curious.
Okay, there's the burrow hole. So yeah, it should have just left, like, let us inside. And we get a bunch of camp supplies. Awesome.
Great God, Helm. Allow us peace.
There's no way, like, upstairs or anything.
We would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken.
I think that's everything in here. Yeah, this is 76 from the camp supplies. I'm a little interested in this weapon, the Shattered Flail. 7 to 12. But we can go mad. Hostile to everyone in the vicinity. That makes me a little nervous. We do probably need to sell sometime soon here. Yeah, we need to sell pretty bad. But I don't think... Where's the nearest waypoint? Here. That's pretty far.
Great God, Helm. Allow
We're
us
still
peace in this-
encumbered? What the heck? This is ridiculous. I just sent that to camp, didn't I? I think so. Alright, we freed up a little stuff.
Peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care. when we
Something's
would
on
be
my
reckless.
mind.
Alright, let's talk to this guy.
We would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
He must be devastated. Yes, he must.
Miri. No. Gods, no, no, no. You should have stayed. You should have been with me.
She was trying to get back to you. How did you two get separated?
I was in our room. We had a fight.
Oh
If
no.
I just kept my mouth shut about that bloody dowry, she'd still be here.
This isn't on you. There's no way you could have known.
I'm sorry, Miri. I'm so sorry. Please, just go. I need a moment with her.
Okay, we didn't tell him about the dowry. As a good person, though, we should give it back. We should give it to him. This is all fire. Do we have any things of water?
Hey, good looking.
What to do?
Like, we don't have any way to put this out anymore,
Ready
do we?
and willing.
Also, before we forget, let's go ahead and equip this Misty Step, please. That's pretty huge.
Defender of the people.
What's cooking?
We don't have any way to put this fire out.
At the ready.
Potato porridge.
I'll take that.
You're dead.
I'd love to, thanks.
Please help him up.
Will you save me? I cannot take much more.
Oh, he's dead. Everybody get out of the fire, please.
Great God, help me.
Oh, now you guys want to jump.
And beyond.
Okay. Okie dokie.
So it is spoken.
Well, this is kind of a pain. Without any water. I would like to loot this place.
Allow us peace in this plane and beyond.
You know what?
Just care when we would be reckless.
We got plenty of camp supplies. We should be good. Let's go to sleep for the night. Free up some of our inventory as well. Reset our spells. Okay. Alright, let's oh, the fire's gone for the
I'll
most
catch
part.
a break.
Nice.
More for me.
Dude, we're probably gonna find plenty of camp supplies in here. Like, isn't all of this camp supplies? Yeah, it is. We're taking it all. Does the pitcher of beer count? Oops. One camp supply. A recruitment poster. A man and woman stand side by side in armor, emblazoned with a red fist surrounded by flames. Find pride and purpose in the flaming fist. Join today and protect Baldur's Gate. Led by Grand Duke Older Ravengard himself, you'll be tasked with guarding the city streets, protecting its people, and upholding the laws that govern us. Speak to any of our friendly fists throughout the city, or visit our headquarters at the Sea Tower of Balduran to find out how you can blaze a new career path today. Portrait of a noble before his death. Sure. Got some water there. Portrait of a snowy brown beard. I mean, we're getting a decent amount of supplies here at least. We're encumbered again. We'll go sell here shortly. But I want to get everything that we can. Oh, we do have water. I feel like everything that's not orange we can get rid of. I hope that's the case. Let's get ready to sell everything. We should make a good amount of money. Okay. Mashed potatoes. I think this is all on the other side. It's actually insane, like how much stuff there is to loot. Tried warning you guys. I am a hoarder in these games. Encumbered. Pouch? Where's this pouch at? Hidden. Okay. Does the fish head count as food? Can't tell. Alright, so once we collect everything here, we'll go and teleport back. I wonder if we can teleport while we're encumbered. But why would we not take all this? Why would we not? Look at all the food. We're definitely gonna have to send some of this food to camp. For sure. Carrots, onions, potatoes, courgette. It'd be cool if we could actually, like, cook food. Okay. Well, that should be everything on this lower floor. 1558 camp supplies. Holy mackerel. Open. Why don't we just send this whole thing?
Oh, I could go for
And
a
then
good
take your
meal.
camp supply pack. Send that to Kaige-O.
Moment.
Send this to camp. Boom. And then we refill.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, I like it.
Can't slow down.
And it still, wow, it still shows that we have the 1565. Alright, we'll loot the upstairs, and then we'll get going. take the photos. The approachable East. I knew the Gur as traveling folk with a reputation for fortune-telling, but you only start to know a people when you sit down and share a tale. At the side of a road, over a pot of bubbling stew, they told me that they were the children of Saloon and claim a history stretching back to ancient Rashimen itself. Gur legend tells us of two young witchlaren, or witches, who refused to follow the instruction of their elders. In frustration, the older witches turned the young maidens into songbirds and locked them in a golden cage, saying if they refused to learn, at least they could make music. But the witchlaren escaped and flew across Faerun. Eventually, exhausted, they landed in the garden of a cleric who blessed them in the name of Saloon, breaking the curse and transforming them back into human form. Since then, they have been Saloon's children. All Gur people trace their line back to these young maidens. Indeed, some Gur matriarchs even take maiden as a title. Of course, as the beloved of Saloon, they no longer practice the witchlaren's witchcraft, but some say it remains in the blood, that it lets them catch glimpses of the future. It was a magnificent tale and some excellent stew, but was any of it true? I shall investigate when I reach Rashimen. Perhaps they tell a different story. Perhaps they do. So, like, if we... First of all, this water, why not equip here? Electrified steam? God. Why does that electrocute? Why is that a thing? Well, now it's just a steam cloud. What the heck was that all about? Take the gold. Malil is the Lord of Song. Pray to him for inspiration. Hear his call and sing along. Let his art be of your salvation. Miracle is the Lord of Death, of hopelessness and ending things. So come for all at their last breath, lords and peasants, crooks and kings. Maestra, goddess of all mages, she provides and tends the weave, revered by many through the ages, all magic we from her receive. I think we've read that one.
What's hiding here?
Ooh, a hammer haft. Whoa. Two-handed. When the wearer jumps, they deal 1 to 4 thunder damage in a 3-meter radius. Whoa. This actually looks kind of good. Extracts the rule of 3. We've definitely read this one. We'll take more of the water. A warning to the Sword Coast. Okay. We read this before. Eyewitness account. Though an official document, this appears to be one of the many hastily produced copies documenting the night of Elturel's descent into Avernus. I am acting Gauntlet Emir of the Flaming Fist. Repeat what you told my people for the room to hear. You should be helping, aren't you supposed to help? First, I need to know what happened. It's gone. The city, the light, the companion. I was born in its glow, never seen real darkness before. Get a grip on yourself, man. There was no sound to begin with. The sky flickered, dark and then light again. Then the companion changed, from gold to black. My farm's almost a half-day's ride from the city, but I could hear the screams. Thousands of people plunged into darkness while the world went mad. And then, more lights, but dark lights. It makes no sense, I know. They came from the companion, wicked streaks, stabbing into the city and tearing it apart. Then the sky, the ground, the buildings, they all folded in on themselves, like an invisible hand were crushing them. In the city? There is no city. Elturel is gone. When did this happen? Yesterday. I fled through the darkness until I found you. Lock them up. I've done nothing wrong. You've got to go and help them. He's the 11th we've picked up since the morning. Make copies, deliver the transcripts to every Flaming Fist post from here to the Risen Road by hand. Until we know exactly what's happening out there, nobody from Eltergard goes west, and don't talk to anyone outside the Fist about this. Maintain control. Well, that sounds horrible. Why would you treat those people like that? The bedrolls aren't like divinity. Can't rest on them. With the dust of their journey still clinging to boot and cloak, the uncanny traveler will no doubt seek to secure an accommodation within the city post-haste. Below are some establishments that are typical of what the city has to offer. The Blade and Stars, easily identified by its sign, a wooden shield boasting a curved blade against a field of stars. A handwritten scrawl in the margins notes that the sign is currently not in place. This inn is comfortable, quiet, and highly recommended for travelers seeking to recuperate from their journey. Expect unassuming fare at a reasonable price, moderately clean rooms, and passably clean patrons. The Blushing Mermaid. For those seeking an altogether rowdier night in the city, the Blushing Mermaid should be the first port of call. Named for the life-size wooden mermaid on display, this inn is known for its ill-reputed patrons, frequent brawls, and altogether unsavory reputation. Nevertheless, I feature it here owing to great interest from my readership. I can only advise that you exercise extreme vigilance should you choose this establishment. Elsong Tavern. Most of this passage is illegible due to water damage, apart from the words and phrases nearest to the inner margins. Dimly lit, Proprietor Allen, disembodied elvish singing voice. Here we go, taking all this dang damage again. We're gonna have to waste healing potions. But, on the good news, we're almost done here. Then we can finally get this show on the road. Case file 846. Baldur's Gate versus Flynn Silver. Case for prosecution. Master Silver did, with forethought and without malice, kill William Lister and Simon Simi Trent at their home at part of an ungodly ritual to honor the Dead Three, or one of the Dead Three, the gods Bane, Baal, and Merkel. Case for the defense. I don't know nothing. Sick about any gods. All I know is Bill and Simi were trying to cut me out of our deal and they got what they had coming. But those symbols and stuff, and how their guts was arranged, I don't know nothing. Verdict guilty. Sentence death. Commuted to banishment so as not to anger higher powers. Alright, the household prayer. Bread. Bunch of clothes. I'm glad we could discover that about the camping supplies. Just need to send all them bad boys to camp. And we should still have plenty of stuff to sell. Should be able to make some decent money. We do have this door, which we can break down. We need more water. Absolutely. The water came in handy. Sturdy. Of course. Slashing vulnerability. Fire vulnerability. Alright, let's get Karlak in here then.
La la la.
Well, she's in a pretty good mood, I'd say. Perfect. Okay.
Time to rest.
What do we have here? No cause for alarm. An illustration of a burning city introduces this book's frenzied summary of Eltergard's recent history. People of the Sword Coast, there is no cause for alarm. You have no doubt heard of the harrowing events that befell the city of Elturel, an entire city dispatched to the Hells. Perhaps you have also heard the deranged gossip and rumors that a similar cataclysm atrocity may befall the city of Baldur's Gate. Have no fear. The so-called holy city of Elturel has in fact long been a foul pit of devil worshippers. From the ruling classes to the common folk, the citizens were all touched by the infernal. Whether it was in their blood from birth or they were seduced by its power, they were evil to their core. Elturel invited its own doom. Baldur's Gate is far from perfect, but anyone who believes the rot runs as deep as an Elturel is either mad or an Elturgardian propagandist. The Fist will defend our city with their very lives if they must, and I promise you that no infernal conspiracies infect the minds and souls of our noble dukes and patriarchs. A history of contempt. Have we already forgotten that before the latest madness, Elturel was infested with the undead? Should we forget the aggressive expansion of Elturgard? They have never been our friends. Vigilance will protect us. Do not be alarmed. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I do apologize that this episode's been a little slower. I hope you guys don't mind. I didn't expect the whole episode to be like this, but... Portrait of the Red Prince! We found another divinity portrait. Very cool. Jake's Encyclopedia of Eels. Forward. No one wants to read about eels, eh? You stuck-up Candlekeep gits can keep your books on magic and demons and celestial bodies. People are practical folk and they want to read practical things. Can't make a pie out of stars, can you? No, eels is important. Right, let's get one thing straight. Giant lightning eels? Not technically eels. They look like them, sure, and everyone calls them eels, but the shape of the head, the bone structure, you can't tell me that's the same as a giant moray. Now, where can you catch eels? Bloody everywhere. From everywhere to Elturel to Kalimport, you can find an eel. But where do they breed? And how? Well, you probably heard the stories that they're just snakes that's learned to swim. Or they're baby leviathans, or they're Underdark spies. But that's all bunkum. They breed in the Sea of Moonshea, I'm sure, and then swim all over Faerun. And if those pricks in Candlekeep would give me the money to sail there, I'd be able to prove it. But no. They're too busy studying demon puzzle boxes and mumbling about whatever Alando said years ago. Bet Al couldn't tie a good fishing knot for nothing. The book carries on like this for several pages before finally returning to the topic of eels. Okay. Yes! Alright, we're finally done with this area. Can we move multiple people at once? Yes, we can. Okay. Let's get everybody downstairs. We're gonna loot back here. We gotta put the water over here. Alright, let's group everybody up.
Road ahead. Breathe deep and move.
Interesting that we can loot that guy now. Or at least, like, loot some of them. It's weird. Oh, geez. It's all electrified. Oh, my gosh. Why does that happen? Good thing we got plenty of rest. Oh, jeez. Alright, good enough. Let's get moving. Everything should be figured out. Got the dead halfling with a sweet key. Wonder if that would have opened up the door that we broke down. Bunch more food we will take. Many long rests as possible.
That might be worth a look.
Very nice. Should find a treasure chest potentially. Or is that where the dowry is? I thought she said in the barn though. Take the waters. Waters are actually coming in handy. Okay. Take it. The poor ox. We need to speak with animals.
Go ahead.
Oops.
I'm listening.
Sorry, boss. Not what I was looking for.
Looks like there's a chest buried in that hay.
Nice. Dowry ring. Are we stuck?
The pride of the gate.
Oh, the chest got us stuck? Okay, that's kind of
Have a
funny.
lot on my mind. Well, in it.
Someone's moving around in there.
Can move objects around. Yeah. Okay. Somebody's in here. Salazan?
Another
Hello?
step forward.
Who is this guy? Oh, look at all these fire wine barrels.
You spot a man crouching
Please,
between
no.
the shelves, just as he spots you.
Bugger!
Oh, shoot. Recite Rugen's passphrase, Little Serpent, Long Shadow.
Oh, Helm's Orbs. I thought you were Flaming Fist.
Well, down you go then. They'll be on us soon, so if you're looking to trade, you best be quick. Entrance is hidden behind the wardrobe. Here's the key.
Oh, nice. Well, thank goodness, because all those, yeah, we would have been done for. We would have been done for. I was not expecting them to find them here.
Open up.
Look at all this stuff. We love it. I think our hoarding's pretty bad in this game, honestly. But we'll be rich and we'll be able to respec and do stuff as much as we want, I hope. Or buy the goodies. Buy the good items. Okay. He said that we could trade too, so maybe we can sell in here. That would be kind of nice. Or just to kind of see what these guys have to offer. That looked like a cowboy hat. Okay. Let's head down here. See what these brothers gotta say. I don't see anybody. Oh, the wardrobe. They're hidden. Okay. I missed the lucky find trait. Imagine how many times that would have popped with how many containers there are in this game. We'd be rich. Yeah, we'll be able to rest whenever we want, which is pretty great. Like, this is crazy. Why do they add so many containers? We got 12 things of water. I don't know if we should keep taking those. And we could always send them to camp. We don't want to hold on to all of them. Alright, let me finish looting this room. And then we're probably going to end things for today. And then we'll start next episode by going through this wardrobe. Finding all of the sausages. So another slower episode today. Hopefully that's alright with you guys. Can't reach up there. Ah, here's another key. Interesting. Inroads by arms dealer Gortash. 9 fingers. Here follows a report on the inroads upstart smuggler Enver Gortash, who has been making an illicit arms trade in the Kianthar Valley, though inroads badly understates the case. Annexation would be more apt. The former black market leaders, the Knights of the Shield, and outside the city, the Zentarum, have largely been supplanted by Gortash's operation. Illegal arms have never been a major component of the guild's business, but given his apparent ambitions, it would be unwise to assume that Gortash will stop there. He bears watching closely. Brusar Uktar. Okay. Well, before we go ahead and head through this wardrobe, we are going to go ahead and end things here. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.